People act naturally when they think no one is watching, but what happens when a camera catches everything? Welcome to They Didn't Know That a Camera Was Watching Them and Did This. From shocking surprises to hilarious fails, these moments will leave you speechless. Let's dive in. His new pet isn't just any animal, it's a massive wild bear. Their unlikely friendship started when he fearlessly fed the giant creature, and now they're inseparable. Would you ever dare to do something like this? Are you ready for the new summer fashion? The fun at the beach didn't go exactly as planned, but at least it will be a memory they'll never forget. Are you also happy that winter is over and these wild road adventures are behind us? When you have colleagues with a great sense of humor, the days just fly by. They had one simple task, yet they still managed to mess it up. At least they can split the damage in half. Luckily, this wasn't during the game, as a huge hole appeared right in the middle of the field. Can you imagine the chaos if it had happened during play? A camel approached them in search of food, but all they had were lemons. Clearly, it wasn't impressed. One wrong move and the whole paycheck went down the drain. I think he managed to catch her attention. Here's a funny one. He was so excited about setting up the new security camera on his house that he completely lost focus and fell right into the pool. Talk about a splash debut. Today, he had to close his shop early because of the heavy rain, but his friend couldn't stop laughing at the hilarious situation. Looks like his diet is going off the rails, and he's definitely losing more weight than he intended. Workers' Month is definitely hers. Luckily, he had quick reflexes and managed to avoid being hit by the car, which started moving on its own. He wanted to finish the job quickly so he could go on his date, but it went wrong. She did not know that camera was watching her. They couldn't figure out how their dog was getting out of the house while they were sleeping, and when they checked the security camera footage, they couldn't believe what they saw. Cooking comes much easier to him than cleaning the kitchen. Luckily, he accidentally glanced behind him and was able to react quickly to stop the truck just in time. This looks like a milder version of the movie Final Destination. Always keep a safe distance from other vehicles on the road to avoid situations like this. I hope he notices before his girlfriend does what he's done to her cake. This sweet dog just wanted to play, but since he's afraid of other dogs, he quickly ran back inside. If it wasn't filmed, no one would believe it. This cat found an unusual spot to relax with the best view of the city. The idea seemed good, but the execution, not so much. After a few of these kinds of videos, I'm never going on a picnic with friends in the wild again. The only explanation for this delivery guy's path is that he must have gotten bored at work. Big shout out to this fearless girl. They had no idea the camera was rolling, and now this gone wrong moving moment is forever caught on tape. Before we continue, I'd like to ask you to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, let us know which country you're watching from. We'd love to find out where our amazing audience is tuning in from. Who would have thought that something like this could be made from snow? Here's why you should never leave your phone charging unattended. The only thing he could do was watch as his car slid, hoping it would stop. They should really reconsider their career choices because clearly they're not doing too well at this. Wild goats are true acrobats of nature, effortlessly navigating even the most treacherous mountain cliffs. With remarkable agility, they bound across rocky ledges and steep inclines as if gravity doesn't even apply to them. This parrot can't wait for the wind to pick up, eager to enjoy it in his own unique way. They went for a walk without him, but this dog is a true Spider-Man. He leaps through the window with incredible agility and quickly catches up with them. Looks like we all went to the wrong college. Boys will be boys, no matter their age. Whether they're in their teens or well into adulthood, there's always that mischievous spark that leads to wild ideas and unpredictable moments. It's like they never outgrow that sense of adventure, and no matter how old they get, they'll always find a way to turn any situation into a playful challenge. A bear scratching itself against a tree, it's a classic moment in nature. The tree shakes with every scratch, but the bear seems to enjoy the relief it gets from the rough bark. It's possible that the same team handled my online order delivery, and that's why it never arrived. I would have only attempted this from a helicopter. No way I'd be that close to the action. A table tennis shot like this is something most of us probably tried when we were kids. But seeing it pulled off like this, it's on a whole new level. This grandma has the strength of Hulk. She's definitely not someone you'd want to mess with. They had no idea about the hidden cameras his wife had set up. He got a message from his crush, and everything just slipped right out of his hands. Talk about being caught off guard. Dogs and cats have always had a bit of a love-hate relationship, haven't they? On one hand, they can be the best of friends, curled up together on the couch, sharing space, and even playing together. But on the other hand, there are moments where their natural instincts clash. What a beautiful moment at the beach, with them playing fetch and showing off some serious skills. Their ball throwing and catching technique could put even professional soccer players to shame. It's like they're practicing for a championship match, but with sand and waves instead of stadium lights. He's like he found a way to make the impossible possible. This grandma's got style. Everywhere she goes, she grabs attention without even trying. Months of hard work and time, all destroyed in a single second. Is she the only girl in the world who isn't afraid of spiders? It's one of those moments where you think, there's no way. Unusual animals have a way of capturing our curiosity like nothing else. Her spirit is an inspiration to everyone, proving that age doesn't define your ability to live fully and joyfully. A group of friends is skiing down the mountain peak, their laughter echoing through the crisp air. He noticed an intruder in the apartment and isn't moving an inch from the spot. The gorgeous girl stole his attention, and he completely missed the ramp in front of him. What was going through this thief's mind when he decided to reconsider stealing the car and instead just take the blanket? Maybe he realized it was a much cozier heist. They say life in the wilderness is peaceful and stress-free, but a small gesture like leaving a drink for the delivery driver can really brighten someone's day. It's the little things that make a big difference. Sometimes it's better to press pause on the day and take a step back. Dogs sure know how to create chaos, but they're also the ones who bring so much joy and color to our lives. Their little antics always manage to put a smile on our faces. They say birds are vengeful, and they definitely remember if we've wronged them in some way. Maybe he just wanted to refresh himself, thinking that while he's washing motorbike, he could take a quick shower too. Talk about multitasking. A brake failure happened while he was driving, but luckily it occurred at home, so the vehicle came to a quick stop without any accidents. If you're still with us, I kindly ask you to leave a like. It really helps us out, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. Dad wanted to prank his son, but in a plot twist worthy of a sitcom, he ended up looking like the biggest fool. Every time one baby covers their eyes, the other thinks they've disappeared. Pure baby magic at its finest. He thought his car had a manufacturing defect, but in reality, nature just decided to play a cruel joke on him. If this is just the beginning, we might soon see robots negotiating hostage situations with perfect logic and zero donut breaks. Imagine opening your door expecting a delivery, only to find a baby tiger staring at you like, "Hey, got any milk?" Neighbors were shocked, but the villa owner just sighed. Well, I always wanted a more natural-looking yard. Nothing says weekend entertainment like a bunch of people knocking down a giant chimney while praying it doesn't land on their cars. She thought she could make it through, but now she's starring in an unplanned episode of When Cars Learn to Swim. This dog found the biggest stick in the park and is now determined to squeeze it through the tiny front door. Good luck, buddy. As he proudly held up the massive catfish, even the fish looked surprised, like, dude, I wasn't expecting this either. With every tree that crashed to the ground, the crew cheered as if they were scoring points in a video game, completely ignoring the fact that they were dismantling nature. Watching the robot navigate corners with precision is both impressive and slightly unsettling, as if it's secretly training for the Tour de France. This golden retriever surfing on a wave looks so cool that even the ocean seems to be cheering him on as he catches the perfect ride. In a scene straight out of an action movie, he ducked just in time, watching the tree fall like a slow-motion giant, while his heart raced like a drum. The sight was so bizarre that some people started filling their bottles, thinking they could beat the summer heat with tree spring water. As he held up the little pajamas, he pictured a cat prancing around, but his sister's big news hit him like a ton of bricks. Wait, that's not for a cat. Every time they bounce around, it's like they're showing off their unique looks, proving that even sheep can have their own personality. In the end, it became less of a serious chase and more of a comical adventure, as bystanders cheered for the tow truck like it was the underdog in a race. The unexpected reveal left everyone in shock as they realized just how many mice had made their home beneath the unsuspecting covering. With its little beak firmly grasping the handle of a shopping bag, the duck waddles along, creating a charming sight that brings smiles to passersby. This clever strategy not only keeps the fawn safe, but also highlights the remarkable adaptability of wildlife in the face of threats. Reckless act not only put him in danger, but also turned an ordinary day into a thrilling chase, showcasing the consequences of his impulsive decision. As the train is positioned onto the turntable, the machine gently spins it around, showcasing the engineering marvel behind modern rail systems. With its sharp beak and keen eyesight, the heron expertly caught the unsuspecting chick, demonstrating its skill as a predator. After being freed, the child laughed off the incident, turning an embarrassing moment into a funny story to share with everyone, their eyes wide with surprise and a hint of panic as they realized the predicament. Despite his rough behavior, it's a natural instinct for the male swan to protect his territory, even if it means being tough on his own offspring, making it clear who the boss is in this family dynamic. The incident drew attention from the community, highlighting the struggles of individuals facing financial difficulties and the often dramatic consequences that follow. With a mix of disbelief and excitement, she jumped up and down, showing her friends the ticket that had changed her DUI, proving that sometimes luck can come from the simplest of games. As the printer works, it layers materials to produce intricate patterns, transforming ordinary nails into beautiful works of art in just minutes. Despite the initial shock, everyone soon joined in on the fun, realizing that his silly prank brought a dose of joy and laughter to their watching as his unsuspecting neighbors jumped in surprise. This little fish has turned an ordinary day by the water into a comical spectacle, proving that even the smallest creatures can bring joy and surprise. She quickly fumbled for her phone, trying to figure out how to regain control of the runaway vehicle, feeling a mix of panic and frustration. She watched as the car seemingly decided it was time for an adventure, zooming down the street. These foam balloons are not only fun to play with, but also serve as fantastic decorations, bringing a festive atmosphere to parties and gatherings. Showcasing a colorful and lightweight design that adds a whimsical touch to any event. With a sleek design and innovative technology, the vehicle can transition seamlessly from the road to the sky, offering a new way to navigate urban landscapes. Employees tried to gently guide the creature back outside, using boxes and brooms to coax it toward the door, causing chaos as customers gasped and scurried to get out of its way. This machine has only swallowed these pigeons, creating a bizarre scene as onlookers tried to comprehend what had just happened, malfunctioned in a surprising way, capturing the attention of everyone nearby. spectacular event marks the beginning of a journey into space, showcasing humanity's incredible achievements in exploration and technology. It blasts off from the launch pad with a tremendous roar and a plume of smoke and fire. This is a funny scene in the church, where a small child suddenly stands up and starts mimicking the priest during the sermon, causing giggles among the congregation. The child's antics become more exaggerated, making it hard for everyone to keep a straight face. Finally, after a few tense moments, someone opened a window, allowing the sparrow to soar out into the open air, bringing relief to everyone watching. A bird chirped in distress, hoping someone would come to its rescue. This playful imitation not only strengthens the bond between parents and children, but also showcases the natural curiosity and learning that comes with early development. Heartwarming story not only highlights the power of community support, but also reminds everyone that kindness and teamwork can make a difference. Determined to help the owner get it back. These giant ice remnants are not just stunning to behold, they also play a crucial role in the Earth's ecosystem, influencing sea levels and ocean currents, creating a breathtaking landscape that attracts explorers and scientists alike, showcasing nature's incredible power and beauty. They can often be mischievous, but they always manage to bring a smile to our faces no matter what. Just when we're in the biggest rush, that's when these unpredictable situations tend to happen. He could only step back and calculate the damage he caused. He was bored just lying around and soaking up the sun. He preferred playing with a frisbee, trying to get a tan and grab the attention of the girls on the beach. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our future content. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think, or if you have any video ideas. Until next time, stay awesome and see you in the next one.